season as we get ready for Big Monday here on ESPN. A battle in the Big 12. The Jayhawks at home, number 7 team in the country, playing host to the Cincinnati Bearcats. We'll jump for Cincinnati. And Cincinnati wins the tip. We are underway. It'll be Day Thomas to handle.
Cincinnati plays 2 big guys. That's going to be a challenge on the defensive end when Kansas plays 4 out because they get so much movement on the offensive end.
So it'll be on KJ Adams, who's now outside on the switch, and Thomas can't hit. Furphy.
They'll send 4 to the offensive glass at times, and it's going to be a race to the other end.
Dickinson can hit that shot. He's done a good job. Good lead up ahead. The layup wouldn't go. Furphy contested. The putback will go for Lockett.
Well, we talked about Cincinnati being one of the best rebounders
here. One of the toughest environments in the Big 12, if not the entire country. That's knocked away. McCullough on the move. Up ahead, Furphy at the basket. Flips it in. And we're tied.
What a great recovery concentration by the freshman.
Feed inside. Good look from Adams. Dickinson puts it in. That won't fall. Dickinson the rebound. He averages a double-double.
Coaches is Cincinnati's best shooter, transferred in from Butler. He's going to have to make shots in this one.
McCullough for 3. Been in this building one time, and that was as the head coach of North Carolina, Greensboro. Great rebound. Furphy flying in. Furphy a 3.
Inside Fog Allen tonight.
Well, so far it has been as advertised. Furphy's a guy that can give Kansas that long-distance shooter that they really don't have. And how about Dan Skillings coming off the bench and knocking down a 3?
Cincinnati ran a little ball screen, back screen action, and Furphy helped out on the back screen and left Skilling open. And Skillings is a really talented young player.
Harris and 1.
Occupies a defender and makes his team that much harder to guard. Kentucky, he aced it. Yeah, I think he had 18 points in that game in Chicago, but hit 5 threes.
Kansas has attempted the fewest threes in the Big 12. Newman inside, off the glass, and good.
John Newman was a really good player.
You can catch it all on the ESPN app.
Just saw Texas on Saturday against Baylor. They went 9, the Longhorns went 9 of 11 from 3 in the first half.
Nifty move from McCullough up, and you look at that improvement and the bump in terms of three-point percentage, and a guy that impacts the game so many ways. He dishes, he rebounds, he defends.
He may be the best overall defender in the league because he can guard all 5 positions. And Bill Self is Allen Fieldhouse that hard of a place to play. The problem is they make you play Kansas when you come here.
They get the lob, and Dickinson.
When actions run out of that middle third of the floor.
Jizzle James into the game, the freshman from Florida. And a nice move underneath as Reynolds.
He had his body there, did a great job of staying in front, which is not easy to do, but he's got one arm wrapped around the ball handler.
Oh, Skillings. What a move, and he takes Furphy to the bucket.
The 9th grade. Went to Roman Catholic in the Philly area. And Wes Miller was raving about him and his future potential, but his now is pretty good too after that. That's where you really have to guard the ball effectively, maybe give him a little more space.
Adams from the elbow off the mark. Skillings rebound. Skillings had the winning hoop in that TCU victory, but coming off just a 1-point effort. McCullough probing. Puts it up, wouldn't go. Bandego. And now Skillings. He is feeling it.
And Cincinnati doesn't mind when this ball goes into the corner, but that's where Kansas wants to get it. Want to flatten it out.
Harris will shoot. Well, you mentioned it.
He just needs to take it. Seamus Lukosius went under that screen and he just stepped back and nailed it. He can really shoot the ball, but he just needs to shoot it more. And the problem, he got stuck under. You want to meet him on the other side, but stuck like that, then he'll take it. By KJ Adams, but you put him in some actions, they'll get a switch.
Yeah, Lukosius off the feed from him. And they go blocked by Dickinson. Shot clock under 10. Thomas got it.
And got hit.
Wow.
They're tough.
Bearcats within one. Harris with Reed on it.
Oh, what a screen.
Feed inside and Dickinson by Newman. They'll set it back up.
Johnny Furphy got screened there, and you just can't allow yourself to get screened. You just got to get skinny and get over those. Good pass.
Reynolds puts it home, and the Bearcats within one,
I believe.
Good feed, Harris, McCullough, and then Dickinson.
3 in his last 3 games. He's 0 of his last 7.
But he's prized in the transfer portal, yeah?
Yeah.
Coming up in the second.
It was never a thought.
All right. Skillings, Furphy fights for it. And a foul on Cincinnati. I believe that's on Reed. Scholarship offer was to Sacramento State.
NBA that they saw him play in one of these international events. And Kansas went and took a look at him and thought he was really good. But last 2 games, like Johnny Furphy's averaging 14 points, shooting 50% from the field, about 7 rebounds a game.
Lockett inside, draws the contact. Lockett, kick out McCullough, wide open. Furphy fought hard for it. Skillings airballed it. Almost 3 minutes.
And Cincinnati going back to that 1-3-1 in the half court. Kansas turns it over, but since he's got to stop turning it over. Another bucket for Skillings. He is having a great first half.
Puts it in. He's got 10. And Cincinnati within 1.
This gives a totally different look. Great pass into the middle and pass out.
Excellent ball movement for Kansas.
Hunter Dickinson is such a good passing big guy.
Skillings buries it.
Bothered at all about playing a Big 12 road game. He's got a confident look on his face. Ooh, yeah, his arm wrapped around him. Ton of minutes.
Yep. Thomas inside off the glass, and
not the shot that Cincinnati wanted off that offensive rebound.
Corner 3. One and done again. Kick up ahead. Skillings, and he's fouled.
Boy, he shot out there like a rocket, and their guard that's really well built and strong. Half is their turnovers. They've popped it up 9 or 10 times, and
led by as many as a dozen.
I think Wes Miller's rebounding message to his excellent rebounding team has been out-rebound the last 2. I think it got through.
Kevin McCullough averaging 20 points a game.
And what, 04, 05? Or maybe it's 03, 04.
Good first half here in Lawrence.
Kansas has to be mindful. This is a terrific offensive rebounding team. So it's not good enough to play first shot defense. You got to get the rebound.
James, did he walk? Yes, he did.
Boy, don't even get a shot up. That's easily double-digit turnover.
Dickinson with the baseball pass. Tried to find Adams, nothing doing. And the first half comes to a close. We're tied at 35 apiece. Kansas trying to break a 35 all time.
And for the most part, Cincinnati's done a really good job with their transition defense. They haven't given up a whole lot in the open floor. Really switching up into the body of the offensive player. And so Cincinnati's able to operate without a ton of pressure on them.
Feed inside. And they get the foul on the floor, and that will be on Hunter Dickinson.
Block shots, but he only had 5 points against the Sooners. He did block 5.
Skillings will try. His three wouldn't go. Furphy collects. Little Euro step. Finger roll wouldn't go, but he's fouled.
He got hit right as he was about to and put a full game together.
Whoa.
James back to Skillings. Skillings had it ripped away. McCullough off to Furphy. Hangs and one. Precocious, that little pocket pass to Bandego. Gets it inside. Locken couldn't convert. And Bandego tracks it down. But Harris intercepts the pass.
What a
pass to Furphy. Younger brother of Christian Brown is part of the national title team a couple seasons ago. Now in the NBA.
What a shot by
At LSU. The whole crew will be in the house as McCullough drives and draws the contact. And Kevin will go to the line.
It's obviously early, but McCullough does so many things. So this
Juan picks up the dribble. Shot clock under 10, and that one spun off the glass, and Harris couldn't convert. Newman inside.
He got hit there.
And Reynolds absorbs the contact, and the big guy will go to the line. He'll shoot 2 to 37%.
Okay. When you get to be if you're over like 6'8", that's when you become a load.
9 games due to that 2-time transfer rule. Feed inside to Adams, and he explodes, shows off that vertical. And in and out, Furphy. Harris at the basket, left hand, and Furphy rebounds. McCullough.
Find any offensive rhythm at all in the second half.
Skillings at 14 of the first half, scoreless here so far. That is fine. John Chambee, Jay Billis, Chris Budden. Big Monday here at Allen Fieldhouse. Skillings inside. No call.
Bit of a wild shot. What a
pass. Great look, finds Furphy. Skillings had it stripped away. McCullough. Look at Furphy flying in, the offensive rebound, and then Adams gets fouled.
Johnny.
Quality of teams. Is there a national title?
But oftentimes in the Big 12 at the top of the league, you'd have a knockout punch team like Baylor was a couple of years ago, or Kansas has had a number of those. There's so much parity in the league, and it's not only difficult every game, but you've got teams that are competitive nationally. Against Oklahoma State, but he's followed up a great first half with an equally impactful second.
First career double-double. There's Adams, and the explosion.
Kansas switching everything.
And right there, Newman just ran into Adams. That's a 3, in and out. Good offensive rebound inside.
I think they got Dickinson on that foul. If they can establish Elmarco Jackson coming off the bench,
and now McCullough down on the block.
Parker Brown's got to get that ball.
Newman inside, off the glass with the right hand and good.
Brown doesn't.
4-point game. Cincinnati hanging in there. Marco Jackson kick out. McCullough, that's a three. Adams rebounds it. And McCullough gets fouled. Newman from James. But they get the foul on Skillings that time. BYU, that's a tough place to go into and get a W.
DeJuan Harris Jr., Kansas is the reigning. They've done a very good job staying with Seamus Lukosius. He hasn't gotten many open shots in this game. He'll sit on his left shoulder.
Locking at it, knocked away, gets it back. And Marco Jackson chopped the arm in a blank space. Was the play-by-play call by
Planet.
He's as good as it gets.
Wasn't his dad like a... All the terminology changes, you know. Years ago, you tried to get a shot. Now you get a look. Well, you just got to grab that ball. Everybody's trying to knock it around.
Harris, ball fake, off the glass and good. Adams inside, hangs, can't hit, loose ball, and Skillings ends up with it. And a foul on Kansas.
The job of essentially taking Seamus Lukosius, the transfer from Butler.
While missing his 7th straight game. They've only had done a nice job hanging in here tonight.
And right now for Cincinnati, this is about getting a stop. They need a stop here.
Adams inside, off the glass and in.
And that's the action they wanted. That's their cheek action. A couple of ball screens, and McCullough able to turn the corner, but missed everything.
Up and under, and Newman absorbs the contact.
And they're good. They're really solid defensively and can really rebound. But
Dickinson tracks down the loose ball, gets it to Furphy. Shot clock is under 10. McCullough inside over Bandago, and he's fouled.
Bandago. It's remarkable that they're within 2 possessions.
Scotty, thanks. Got a little loud in here.
Just in case you were wondering, that was 124 decibels.
Golly. McCullough step back.
Oh, what a terrific floor game for McCullough. And the question is, where does Cincinnati go for offense? Skillings is the only one that's hit a 3.
And a foul on Kansas. Let's see who they got. I don't mind you repeating yourself. We talked about Kansas and the lack of depth. Jayhawks do not have a bench point here tonight. Harris penetrating. Adams flips it up and in.
So good off that short roll.
Thomas able to hit over Adams. First field goal in 6 minutes 43 seconds for the Bearcats. Dickinson has it knocked away.
One was in the NCAA tournament in the first round.
Clock winding down. Harris got to get something off here. Murphy.
That felt like a ball game shot. But Day Thomas saying not yet. But what a great find by DeJuan Harris Jr. at the end of the shot clock for that Furphy three.
Turnover. Newman the other way, and he'll throw it down.
Boy, what an answer. That Thomas jumper and then that steal and dunk by Newman.
But if you're going to come all the way from Australia to Lawrence, Kansas to see your kid play in Morgantown as well, you might as well watch him drop 20, right? Harris can't hit. Dickinson follow wouldn't go. Bandego the rebound.
But how many point-blank shots have been missed in this game?
Thomas. Loose ball, jump ball, and it'll go the other way. Kansas basketball. You know, Wes Miller's team, there have been a number of spots where they definitely could have gone away, if you will, and they haven't. They've hung in there. And now a foul, and Furphy.
A pity party because you got another ranked team coming up next.
Furphy with 22, his season and career high. And they get the foul on Kansas.
And even in their losses, Boog, it's not, you know, they've had chances to win these games. It feels like in this league, but it's true all over the country. You'd better hold serve at home. And maybe it's because of that, you know, the feeling that you just don't have a knockout punch team. You know, Purdue and UConn seem to be the best teams, but
one. And the foul.
he just played another terrific all-around game. A more valuable performer on any team in the Big 12 than Kevin McCullough. I think
James hangs and hits. Timeout Cincinnati with 22 points. Yeah, the son of NFL Hall of Famer Edgerrin James. Our player of the game.
that in a couple of
21 to go. Newman looking to give off. Pulls up, jumper, that'll go.
what a shot by John Newman.
Looked panicked there for a moment and then was able to settle himself and knock it down.
They have to kick him out of the gym.
Shooting him. James inside, jumper, that'll go.
Got away with a little shuffle there, but now just get it in bounds.
And that'll do it. Johnny Furphy with a season and career high 23 plus his first career double-double. Kansas wins it 74-69. Up next, SportsCenter with SVP. For Chris Button, Jay Billis, and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks.